G'day guys, how you going? Out again today. Come out to a place where I've been doing this gully on and off for a little while. Previously I did that end of the gully and now I'm up this end of the gully, the opposite end, and I'm just having a bit of a look around. Haven't been out here for a while, not this end of the gully anyway. So I've got half a dozen ferrets with me, Chewy, Fang, Tilly and Storm, Minnie and Chub. Got out today, so I'm just having a bit of a look, see how I'm going to attack it, seeing how the burrows look. I have done these burrows before, but it's been a little while. Can't even remember where half of them are. So I'm just walking about at the moment, just having a look. I've got all the cars just over there, and I've got all the stuff on this side of the fence already. There is a lot of young on the ground at the moment. I remember coming out down there. Yep. So these burrows never really hold a lot of rabbits. So, alright guys, that's what I'm up to. I'm just going to take a bit of a walk about, check out a few of the burrows, and then I'll pick one or two of them out and throw up some nets or long nets or something. But we'll do something, we'll get a couple. Alright, get back to you. Alright guys, what I've done, I've been for a bit of a walk out in the tree lines out here. There's a couple of burrows out here, but what I've done for now is there's a couple of smaller burrows here. There's one straight across there, one there, one there. They don't have many holes, only one or two holes on each burrow. So I've netted them up, and I'll throw one of the ferrets through at a time and try and give them all a little bit of work at some stage. There is another nice burrow over there, which I'll do, and there's one or two along here I'll do as well. Time and weather permitting, though we're tipping a little bit of rain today, but we'll see. I didn't sort of spend a lot of time looking for the hole, so I might have missed one or two here and there, but that's okay. When you got bit dogs that chase them and you like watching them run, you can be a bit complacent with the setting of nets. Well, I certainly am, that's for sure. But that's okay, because that's what I enjoy. Dot, 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 dot. Come on, Chewy. I'll get Chewy out. Big Chewy. Notice with him, he's got a white band on his tail. See that? Unusual. Just a white band on his tail. He never had that when he was younger, but now he's got older, he's got his full coat. That's what has appeared. Come on, Chew. Heard something. Yeah, that's the only trouble with ferreting this time of year is there is a lot of young ones in a burrow, and you normally spend a bit of time waiting for the ferrets to kill the big ones, the little ones I mean, before they start chasing the big ones out. That's normally how it happens anyway. And there is a lot of kits around at the moment. I went out to a spot not yesterday, 2 days ago, and it's not far from my place, and I was just walking the dogs, and I took the ferrets out later, and the dogs were running around picking kits up out of the grass. There was quite a few around. Oh, there's a big one. All right, good dogs. Mine. Fleet. Watch him. There's Chewy, right behind it. And that's all I'm expecting out of these holes, maybe one or maybe two rabbits. Leave it! Chewy, back down. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So I only really came out to do a couple of quick burrows and go. Get out, get a little bit of exercise, give the dogs a run, catch a couple of rabbits, and then shoot back home. Fleet. I think the dog can hear the ferret killing the babies. And that's what he'll be doing, he'll be killing the young ones. You can see by how the dog's acting that you can obviously hear something. Is a twig. Nets keep collapsing in. I don't know if it'll come out in camera, but what I tend to do when that happens, find the edge of the net, put a twig in the dirt so it holds it. One there, one there. You can see that twig there, how it holds the net up. Another one there. It just stops it from dropping down. I'll just grab this esky so I can gut these rabbits and put them straight in the esky. Hoo, get him! Get him! There's another one. Oh, mine. Took him a while to get that one out. Geez, he's been chewing on it, look. Alright, that's enough. Went over to get the esky as I was coming back. There's Chewy, right behind it. Geez, he's been chewing on this rabbit. Ooh! Geez, another one. Oh, that might get back netted. No. There you go, 3 out of this burrow. These 2 were held up somewhere. It's Chewy. Alright, dot, 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 dot. So he's doing pretty good, isn't he? You get the fur out of your mouth, mate. Good boy, Cheap. Alright, so we got bolted 3 out of there. There could possibly be more in. I'm not going to keep pushing him through. We lost one because it came out after the net wasn't set, and we got 2. So we'll move on to the next one. Alright, both them rabbits are gutted in the esky. And I don't mind leaving the odd one behind, guys. Remember, when you're doing that sort of thing in an area like this where there's a few rabbits, but you don't want to catch them all, do you? Otherwise you're just going to empty out the burrows and it takes them too long to breed back up. You leave a few breeding pairs, give them a season, 1 year, and you know, you come back and you'll be able to get a few more. And it's handy, they're nice easy burrows, nice and small, throw down a couple of nets, get a rabbit or 2. So it's good when you haven't got a lot of time. You can just sort of shoot out, spend maybe an hour, and you will get your, you know, half a dozen rabbits or something. So it's handy to have these type of opportunities and places to present those opportunities. Now I could leave the nets on here, reset them in case they come out and get back netted, but I'm not fussed. Usually that's what I would do. But today I'm going to pack them up as I'm going because I'm not going to be here that long. Right, I'll get Tilly out. That's Tilly. That's the one I got off Phil. I'll go put Tilly through this other one. Maybe 2, depends if we get any. This was only Tilly's second time out, I think, 2nd or 3rd. But she's going alright. She started working from day 1. She needs a bit of experience, but she'll be okay. There we go. What I might do is get Fang out as well. It's only a little burrow, but I do have Storm here. And Storm's a real go-getter. She's going real good. Move, Fleet. He seems to think that's done. I'll tell you what happened with Tilly then, guys. I put her in that bottom hole. She went in, looked around a little bit, came out. And I tried to put her in this hole here, and and she didn't really want to go to ground. She wanted to play with me, which is, you know, I don't really mind that, because I understand as they get older and they know what the job is, they get more to the task. But she didn't want to go back down, so I put her back in the box. She just wanted to play with me. And that comes a little bit from when you're at home and you've got them out and you're playing around with the garden all the time, which is what I do with me ferrets. I'll bring them out one by one and I'll chase them around the garden and let them chase me. There's Fang. So Fang's been right through this burrow now. I may just put Storm through it as well, just to be safe. But I'm pretty confident there's nothing in there. I'll grab Storm now. Dot, 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 dot. Storm. I bred Storm last year. She's such she's a full sibling to Fang and Chewy. And she's a corker, mate. She's already, but from day one she showed something, you know. The cup bucks are good too. They're just not as quick as on their feeder too. She's not real keen on this hole either. See if she wants to play as well. Off she goes. We may not get anything out of this. The dogs didn't really like it all that much. They did like a hole over here, which I haven't netted yet. Fang. Back down. He's really good on his feet, Fang, too. For a buck, he's quite the mover. I mean, him and Chewy both are. So I doubt if there's anything in this burrow at all. Oh, like Fang, the Fang stuff. I did have, I doubt if there's anything in this hole. I'll pick the nets up, I'm that confident. Famous last words. When I say they're pretty good on their feet, guys, what I mean by they're not plodders. They don't just sort of plod around. They come out of the hole and they'll run back down rather than just plod around. So if you ever hear me use that expression, they're good on their feet, that's what I'm referring to. Watch him. Watch him zip. And when I picked Storm out of the litter, she was the smallest Jill in the litter at the time when I chose her, and the reason I chose her is because she was good on her feet. She was better on her feet than most of the other litter. And her attitude, she would run. Everything she did, she would run. And I sort of earmarked her from day one and thought that's the attitude in a ferret that I'm looking for. And it's in similar vein with the other ones that I chose out of the rest of them. But from all intents and purposes, all the people that have contacted me about the kits that I've sold have had glowing reports. So I'm pretty encouraged that with the breeding program that I'm on the right track. But you can see the progression with that as I've been going along. If you go back 5 years ago to the ferrets I had then, and at the time you think, gee, these ferrets are really good, but if you watch the videos how they were then, and Willow was my best ferret then, you can see the steady improvement in the workability of the ferrets that I've been breeding, and the traits that I'm trying to introduce as opposed to back then with a few of the ferrets, and why I pursued the line that I did. And a lot of it's got to do with their prey drive and how good they are on their feet. I don't really care about looks all that much, although you'll find particular types of ferrets work better than other types of ferrets, in my opinion. Look, there's always exceptions to that, as we know, but on a percentage basis, I don't like big buff-headed ferrets. I think that comes about from inbreeding. I like the greyhound type ferret where they're longer in the face and long in the legs. So she had a really good look around. Back down. You see how she's like Trixie. Really good on her feet, and she comes straight to hand. Good girl. I'll put her straight in here. She wants to play. And off he goes. Straight around. And see how quick she got around. She's really quick on her feet. Dot, 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 dot. I doubt if there's anything in here either. But she was that fast, she may have missed it. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. See how she's a lot like Trixie with her nature and her attitude. But they're very similar breeding. No, there'll be nothing in here. Good girl. She comes straight back to hand. I will run another ferret through just in case. I'll put Fang through it as well. Which is a full brother to Storm and Chewy. He's a big beast, aren't you, mate? Come on, buddy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Well, this Fangy's been through a couple of times as well. Come on. Good boy. As you can see, he comes to hand as well. Very, very lively when they're young, aren't they? But he's a beauty. Good boy. Good boy. Right. Alright guys, I'll pick the nets up. Now I'll do, like there was nothing in those two burrows. There is a burrow over there that I'm very confident that I'll get a few out of, so I'll net it up and get back to you. See, the dog's very interested in this hole. It's got to be, I don't know, 3 or 4 holes in this burrow. And I may miss one or two that's out here, but the dogs really like this burrow. So let's throw a few nets down and see how they go. When the dogs show that much interest, I'm normally reasonably confident. When I walked past it before, they liked it. They kept coming back to it. Not sure if it comes out at the top. Thought there was a hole down here somewhere. Down there. A little bit steep, that hill. Right, one more net. I'll stick one in my pocket. I might run a little mini through here first. I don't think I've missed any, but I might have. Alright. Mini and chub. Mini and chub. Oh, mini and chub. There you go. Chub's already out. Back down. Ooh, get him, Zip. Tooth come flying out then. Fleet. 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 Up. That's enough, Zip. Good girl. Two at once, netted one, miss the other. Ferrets are cool, and I can tell by how the dog's acting. Just see Minnie. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. Not sure about this hole here. I'm not sure if it goes in. It's very small. When Minnie comes out, I'll try and get her, put her through it. There's Minnie again. Come to hand, that's good. Good girl. Good little Minnie. I'll see if I can get her in this hole. I'm not sure if it goes in, but we'll see. No, it doesn't go in. You know what, not to worry. Alright, just chub to go. Chub's the most experienced ferret I've got here today, apparently. I say apparently because when I bought her she was supposed to be a 2-year-old working ferret. And she does work. Not quite as good on her feet as the others. I wouldn't breed from her myself. We've done 4 2-hole burrows. What did that have? 3 holes, 2 holes, 2 holes, 2 holes. 4 2-hole burrows, and we've bolted 5 rabbits. Missed 2 and caught 3 so far. So it's not too bad, you know. You come out for an hour and you can pick up a few rabbits like that. It's not a wasted day, is it? Or a wasted hour. Been about 5 minutes, chub's still down. Dog keeps acting like it can hear something. I'll just grab Tilly out. Now she didn't want to work in those other holes, Tilly, today. She was a little bit playful, and all she wanted to do was play. So we'll give her another go. Off she goes. Mind you, there was nothing in that other hole. And the reason I put Tilly in just then, I'll let you know, I think Chubb's got a rabbit just here, the way the dog's acting. And I put Tilly in so she'll run into Chubb on the rabbit, and they'll both chew on a little bit, and that'll give her more enthusiasm for next time. Method in the madness. You can see how the dog is. They're definitely on a rabbit there, that's for sure. I can even hear it kicking now. Okay, there's Tilly. Well, Tilly came out of this hole, guys, and I put Storm in. Tilly was only down there for a couple of minutes and then she came out. So I thought, you know what, I'll put Storm down, I'll put Tilly back in the box. Chubb's still down. And I put Storm in, and she's been down there with Chubb for about, probably about 10 minutes. And she just showed her head here. She had a bit of blood on her, so. Wait for them to come out now, but they haven't bolted anymore. I was just about to put another ferret in a burrow just here and let the dogs have it run. There's another burrow just over there. It's only a single hole, and then Storm just showed her head here. Very impressed with how Storm's going, and the two cup bucks. And I'm a little bit disappointed in Tilly today. She's a little bit in and out. There's Chubb. So I'm pretty convinced this hole's done now. And there'll be a dead rabbit just in here. Good girl, Chubb. And Tilly won't be far behind her. That's a good girl. Yeah, you worked pretty good, Chubb. Done well, girl. So she's handy enough, Chubb. She's not as, like I said, she's not as quick on her feet as the other ferrets, but every time I put her in, she seems to do well. So as a working ferret, she's doing all right. She stays on the kill a little bit, and I've noticed that with her, but not for too long. Like it's not extreme. The general was a bit like that. He's getting better. Doesn't stay on the kill as much now. But it's like I said, it's not extreme. She, you know, if you've got to wait 10 minutes for your ferret on a rabbit, it's nothing. Give you time to gut your rabbits or whatever. Once you know they've caught them, and you know that's a trait in that ferret, and you really don't know what's going on. You don't know whether she's actually killed it, and or it's stuck its head in a corner and she's just trying to get it to go, to get to its head. Because what they'll do is they'll put their head in the corner and crunch themselves up, and the ferret just bites them on the backside. And a determined ferret will, you know, spend 10-15 minutes trying to move them, and if they can't, usually they'll move on. Alright, we'll just wait for Storm to come out now. I'll pick her up and we'll get going. I've just got Storm back, and as you can see under her chin, quite a bit of blood. So Chub definitely killed that rabbit, and then when I put Storm in, she's just gone over and had a bit of a chew. So there you go. I might just take Storm over here, just quickly bring one net. I was going to get going, like I just come out, I've only been here an hour and got 3 rabbits, but there is a little burrow over here, probably nothing in it. Zip did show a little bit of interest in it, but nothing spectacular. Lee, come. Lee, come. Ooh, look. And if it is going to happen here, it'll probably happen quickly. No, nothing. Oh, well, it was worth a shot. Alright guys, all packed up, on my way back now. So there you go, come out for an hour. Only caught 3 rabbits, but we missed a couple, we were a bit unlucky. But it's 10 minutes up the road, you go out for an hour and you get your, you know, normally I'll catch half a dozen, thereabouts. But yeah, only did a couple of burrows, but it's starting to get a little bit later on in the afternoon. I've got a few things to do at home, or I probably would have stayed and done a few more. But there you go, another day out and about, bit of exercise, ferrets have had a little bit of a run. So it's been a very good day. No complaints at all. So take care guys, whatever you're doing in life, make sure you enjoy it. It goes